Because OneNote is all about creating and gathering information and having it in one spot, easily accessible at your fingertips, it's good to know that you can insert files as well. Now you can insert files as links to the original files, so you can open them up and view them, or if you prefer, you can see the contents of those files right in your OneNote page as well. We'll look at both scenarios in this lesson. Continuing to use our user conference notebook as well. If you've been following along, you're ready to go. If you've jumped to this lesson and you want to be caught up and you've got the exercise files, go to the Lesson 2 folder and open up User Conf 6 2008, and you'll see what I see when you click on Meeting Notes here. Let's say we have a document that we want to link to, or maybe even add it to a page here in Meeting Notes. I'm going to create a new page by clicking the New Page button over here on the right. And I'm going to type in company overview. So let's say in this meeting we went over the company overview, one that we're going to present to our clients. So I'm going to click down below as if to create a brand new note, but instead I'm going to insert the document that's already been created. To do that, keyword is insert. We go up to insert. Now here are your two options. You can insert the file, which will create an icon and a link to that file that you can actually open up from OneNote. Or if you want to see the contents of the file in OneNote, you would choose Files as Printouts. So I'm going to choose Files as Printouts. Navigate to the Lesson 2 folder, and there's my company overview right there. So I'm going to click on that. It's a Word document, and choose Insert. So you can see Word is busy doing things, and actually Word launches itself and prints this to an image or a file that appears in my notebook. So a few things happen. I've got the link to the document. There it is right there. And as I hover over it, I see where it's located. A little bit of extra information about the document itself. Down below, a separate section here, inserted from, and there's the path. So I can click that link as well to go directly to the document. But you can see as I scroll down, the contents of the document are also visible to me in a separate section. So I get all of that by choosing to insert as a printed file as opposed to just a link. All right, over here I'm going to add another page. So let's go up to New Page and let's type in Clients. So here's where we might have a list of clients, but we've already got it in a spreadsheet. This time we're going to insert it as a file, not to be printed. So I go up to Insert. Instead of Files as Printouts, I choose Files this time. Again, navigating to the Lesson 2 folder. I've got a file in here called the Client List and a Microsoft Excel worksheet. Give that a click and choose Insert. And you can see it just inserts the icon. So it's there. If I click on it, it's selected. I can delete it with my delete key if I don't want it. Or double clicking it is going to display this warning first. So if you don't know where this link came from, it could be dangerous. I'm pretty confident, since I'm the one who created it, that it's okay. So when I click the OK button, you can see what happens down below. Client list is opening up, and it's in my spreadsheet application. So if you've got Excel, you're seeing it in Excel. I'm using OpenOffice Calc, so that's what I see it in. Separate window here. And when I'm done, I close it up, but I still got my link to it here on my page called Clients in my Meeting Notes section. Perfect. Let's go back to Company Overview. Again, there's the other option. As a printout, you get that link. You also get the link in a separate location. So you got the icon, the link and the path, and the contents visible. And of course, if there's any part of that you don't want, you can delete it. So for example, if I don't need this, I can click on the frame here to select it, press my delete key, and only that is removed. If I don't need this link, the icon, I can click on it and delete it as well. And I'm left with just the content. And that can be moved around, and it can be sized as well, just like an object or a graphic image. It's really a printout of the document. And then I'll just click outside the selected area to see the end result. Beautiful. So lots of options when it comes to inserting files. You can link to those files, view the content, have both. It's totally up to you. Either way, you're going to save a lot of time if you've already got that information in another document and you need it here in OneNote.